Want What's Ours is a book. I did 150 interviews of people who were dispossessed from urban areas and got some form of compensation through the land restitution program. And the book really looks at the kind of psychological, economic, political impacts of getting something back. And so it is unique because it's a bottom-up analysis of what exactly happened.
I got impressed by the fact that the author herself, in her book, she makes this point very clear that dignity is very important. And we didn't seem to take care of that aspect in the initial phase.
There's certain instances where I take something from you as part of a larger strategy of dehumanization or infantilization. And this is what I'm calling a dignity takings in the book. When there has been this harm, this larger harm called the dignity takings, mere reparations is not enough. What's required is a more robust remedy. And the remedy I argue for is called dignity restoration. And that's the process of giving people compensation for things they lost through a process, that's the key, through a process that affirms their humanity and includes them as full and equal members of the polity.
Now, for over 30 years now, people have been waiting for restoration of their property rights. You really want to get back what you lost, according to the law of the country. But then you find out that you come up against obstacles. So it really hurts you. It actually dehumanizes you.
This work that took me 8 years to complete, 1 month before the book is completed, the claims are reopened. And now the book is really important because it's one of the most thorough evaluations of what went right and what went wrong in round one.
In terms of the Restitution Act, I'm the second in charge. So we take responsibility for all the criticisms and all the successes as well. We have implemented at least 90% of her recommendations already in our work. There's 2 recommendations that we are still struggling with because of bureaucratic processes, but we are very grateful for the book and for the recommendations that she has made.
There were issues around compensation and why that's an issue in a clear case of land theft. And the concerns raised included some intergenerational issues. So for those who take the payout, what does it mean for young entrepreneurs, for example, in subsequent generations who still can't raise collateral, who still can't build wealth on the basis that the money is gone, you still don't own assets, you still don't own land, you can't access capital. So the idea that that is something that needs to enter people's understanding as well.
And the point is, we cannot afford for round 2 of restitution to fail, right? Because there are dire consequences of failure. We've got to get this right. We've got to move forward. We've got to correct the imperfections and the inefficiencies in round 1 and have a strong round 2. Because guess what? People are tired of waiting. They are saying, we want what's ours. I'll stop there.
Professor Benedet's book actually gives you hope. We really like to have our properties back. That's actually what you dream, because it's the only heritage you have. So we really like to have it back.